In the AFC West, it's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
From the gun, Smith escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Smith wisely slides down safely enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
49, flip her off, 49.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Up to the races, middle of the field. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers finish off their opening drive.
Cameron Dicker for the
Hey, that play right there, that run is exactly why this
He
team...
does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. play is going to be again to Jency. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Smith to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down.
22-yard line.
Hey, trio left.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Throwing on third, Smith. He completes it in traffic. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This is Jency. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Going right this time with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle, and then go finish that runner.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him. altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. The wind was at a sail's Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Good set.
Ringo, 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 Ringo.
Giving this to Genty. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 17-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Smith to the air now. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Smith on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
This QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Genty on 2nd. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. The throw is caught. Touchdown! The Raiders face a 4-point deficit. Brock Bowers the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hip blocked, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Herbert with a blitz coming. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's 3rd.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Herbert to throw once more. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Defense doubled in, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Hampton now up the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chargers with a chance to boost their lead. They're now set for 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air this time. Herbert has it in close. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third down, give to Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's struck down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. 2nd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. A
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. When a second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jeremy Chinn has got it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in. Defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Smith on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now going to have some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At their 49-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Herbert to throw. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Herbert from the gun. He finds Johnston. They get 28 out of that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Harris once more. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Hampton gets the handoff. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
We've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal. He gets it again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. They got him 3. They needed 4. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 1. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. They snap it to Herbert. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jamal Adams with the INT.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Turnover on down.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Forced out to his right. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
Give up the guns. It's Genty. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He lost it deep left. That's grabbed inside the 30. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. It is caught left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 16-yard line.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see more. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Slow ball, slow ball.
And again, it's Smith. Into traffic, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, you can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's hitting for his backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Motion, motion, motion.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. Intercepted in the end zone. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers nearing their 1st win of the season. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cap it. Motion.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Under the gun, here's Hampton. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to Hampton. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now